Yeah, you'd better be keeping out of trouble there. I got my eye on you. Don't make me come back here. Anyway, hello! Welcome back to Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. Last episode, I defeated Garland, the greatest warrior in Cornelia, greatest swordsman in Cornelia, and I also beat up some pirates and stole their ship. And so this actually brings up something that's kind of worth talking about. Alright. So, the ship is a little bit loud. Pretty good, nice music. Just a shame it kind of gets drowned out a little bit by the waves. Before I go sailing around, I'm going to show off something. Yeah. So, you gotta hit that. So, in order to get this puzzle, 15 puzzle, it can only be done on the ship. And give me a second here. Just gonna turn the volume down just a little bit for your sakes, just because the sound does get a little bit annoying. The main programmer for the game, for the original Final Fantasy, was a guy by the name of Nasir Gabelli, Iranian American programmer. Like I said, he was the main programmer for this game, and just for his own amusement, he decided to throw in the 15 puzzle. This is not something that, like, this is not something he was told to do. This is not something that he told anyone else that he was doing. He just decided, why not? It may be the first RPG minigame. In order to get it, you have to hold down one button and then press another button a whole bunch of times. In particular, around 50 times, depending on which version of the game you're playing. It can be up to 50 times you have to do it. Which, yeah, kind of a lot. Not sure how people figure that out. Gamers are a weird lot, frankly. So yeah, this is considered the very first RPG minigame. Obviously, this would set sort of a trend. And now there are some RPGs that kind of feel like there's more minigames than actual gameplay. Like, genuinely, some of them feel like all they are is minigames. So if you've never heard of a 15 puzzle, this is what's called a 15 puzzle. Because 1 through 15. 15 tiles in a 16 spaces. The goal is to get it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you move around the spaces. This one is actually... Oops. Yeah, I'm not good at these things, to be honest. I'm not totally sure how to solve these things. But I don't know. It's something you just move around the spaces until you get get them all in order. Yeah, I don't even know. I am not good at puzzles. I am not a puzzle person. So I'm actually not sure how to do this. In some versions of the game, you do get rewards. You get, gold or items or things like that, depending on how fast you solve it. In the Steam Pixel Remaster, you get nothing. You get absolutely nothing for doing it. All right. While I'm here, there's something else I'm going to try to show off. Tarantula, another new enemy. And I hate them. Oh, jeez, I forgot how tough these guys are, actually. Worst of all is, I believe they can cause poison. And they're surprisingly tough. And they won't leave my black mage alone. And hey, shield. Shield increases your chances of dodging an attack, basically. Or of blocking an attack. So, shields are useful. And hey, level up. Yeah, good enough. Got what I want, health and strength. Again, health and strength. Like more agility, but luck is good too. Health and intellect, good. Health and intellect, good. Good levels all around. So, over here. Yee. This could be a tough one. Or... yeah, just leave my mages alone here. Dang it! Oof. Alright, I'm gonna need to heal my, jeez. Hopefully I've got enough time to heal my black mage before... Woo! Cure! That's what a cure looks like. Good. Good, good. Yeah, war wolves can be pretty tough. And here we go. So, right here. There's a 2-tile spot right here. In most versions of this game, I'm low level enough that this would be a bad idea if it's still there. In most versions of the game, there is a bug right here. Or in the original version, it was a bug. In later releases, it was intentional. You would fight level enemies that were designed for that little patch above us, for the continent above us. Basically, there's a little bug that registered this little patch of land. These 2 tiles of land would register as being connected to that bit above us. So you would fight enemies that you're not meant to fight until much later in the game. Which could be a really useful way of leveling up. Tough fights, but not suggested before level 10. So I would probably want to get 2 more levels before I would attempt this, if it is still there. They removed it from the Pixel Remaster. It's known as the Power Peninsula. And actually, even more important than the experience, a lot of gold. You get some really nice gold right here. Or gil. You get plenty of gil right here from the enemies that you fight here, which can be pretty useful because there's some expensive stuff already, and the area we're about to go to, even more expensive. But like I said, they did remove the Power Peninsula from this one. Thus, werewolves and goblin guards. And I don't know, it seems like kind of a shame that they removed it. It was a really popular thing, you know? It was a glitch. Like, it was originally a glitch, yes, but it was a popular glitch. So, I don't know, it just feels like kind of a shame that they removed it. By the way, one interesting thing about werewolves that I haven't mentioned, they do regenerate health. They get a little bit of health back each turn. Just a very small amount, so it's not really going to make much of a difference. It's actually not the only glitch they removed. But yeah, added to the fact that Hey, another ogre. Added to the fact that the 15 puzzle no longer does anything. By the way, I like the Black Mage's pose while gathering magic. Oh, come on. Yeah, they removed any rewards for the 15 puzzle. They removed the Power Peninsula. They made some changes that I do think were kind of a shame. Should get a lot of experience for this, and yeah, I'll be able to show off the next level I get. Woo! Yeah, mediocre. That's not a great level. Well, agility's always nice for Thief. Boo. Ooh, Black Mage finally breaking 100 HP. Only took until level 9 to hit 100 HP. White Mage is doing really well on HP. Actually, has more than Warrior right now, than Fighter right now. Impressive. Alright. Out of my way, dude. I forget if if the bed's more expensive. 50 gil per night. So still 50 gil per night. And a lot of Gil. Do I want to get more spells? Do I want to get more magic? I think I will get Invis. Do I have any? I don't think there are any lightning enemies coming up anytime soon. Yeah, I think it's going to be a while before I come up against anything that has any sort of lightning magic. Poison is going to be more common. And a couple other things that are really, really bad, actually. But deal with those when we get them. So, yeah, I'm not going to bother with Null Shock for now. I will get it eventually, because like I said, there are going to be enemies that will use it eventually. It'll be useful later, but at this point, I really don't need it. I think I will get Dark, though. I probably don't really need it. Oh, you jerk. Now go the other way. You son of a... That's the one problem with games like this, is NPCs do have a habit of just walking right where you want to be going. Honestly tempted to get another level, but I don't really need to right now. Actually, slightly more tempting is getting more coins. All right. We've dallied long enough. And new enemies! Sahagins! Not too dangerous. Sharks, I don't think sharks are particularly bad either, actually. Oh, actually, no. Sharks are kind of tough. Yeah, so Sahagins, down on one hit. Sharks, yeah, they take some hitting. They can take some damage. And you saw how hard they can hit as well. Pretty decent amount of experience though, so. Wanted to see if there are a couple enemies. There are a couple enemies I haven't shown you yet. Was wondering if it was worthwhile to show them now, but there'll be more chances. And Big Eyes! Luckily, they're not too tough. They can get in some pretty dangerous spells. Or, well, they can paralyze you. So it's not too dangerous. But, yeah, they can paralyze you. Which can be a problem. No, not there. One thing that's actually useful here is, whoops. As I was saying, this is a really convenient spot to be able to come back and just heal whenever you need. The end's just right there, and the enemies around Cornelia are really weak-ass enemies. So you can come back here anytime and just, like, again, if you wanted to do some grinding, if you want to level up, just sail right around here, and then come into dock, rest up, boom. It can be pretty useful for that. Buccaneer! Another new enemy. I don't think these guys are tough. Oh, tougher than I thought. Tough enough that I actually might go heal after this. There's nothing at all notable about these dudes. They exist. I suppose one thing I'll mention is that most of these enemies do have different names in the originally NES version. I'm not going to bother going over what each one's original name was or anything. It doesn't matter. Alright. Now, for where I'm actually supposed to go. Or... Ooh, yes, a Hagen Chief. They are... not too bad. Or... they're bad enough, I guess. They're not too tough, though. They can do some damage, but they don't, they're not overly tough. And hey, another level, nice. And I think that, well, yeah, I got a bunch of gold. I'll go save, go heal again, just get myself back up to full after gaining more HP. Yeah, good level for fighter. Yeah, at least some strength and agility for thief. Nothing for white mage. Intellect for black mage. That's good. I probably didn't really even need to do this, given how little HP everyone else got. Fighter's the only one who got any real increase in their HP. And even then, and you know, Fighter was already near 200 at that point, so I probably didn't really... Come on. Oof. Well, that's a lot of dudes. One thing I may as well mention here, this game kind of follows the same as the original. So you notice 6 of 6, 4 of 4, level 3, 3 of 3, level 4, 2 of 2. You get a certain number of spell slots for each level of magic. So right now I currently have 6 charges, basically. I have 6 charges of level 1 spells, 4 charges of level 2 spells, and so on. Most Final Fantasy games, and most RPGs in general, the way it works instead is you have a pool of magic points, similar to your hit points. So each spell costs a certain number of magic points, and you can cast as many spells as you have magic points. The original game uses, similar to the Dungeons & Dragons, charges. You can cast so many level 1 spells, so many level 2 spells, and so on and so forth. Some versions of Final Fantasy 1 do go with the MP. The Pixel Remaster, they went back to slots, spell charges. Right. And with this Chief's gone, the rest of them, they can do some damage, but each one will fall to 1 hit each from Fighter and Thief. So it's just going to be tedious. Especially if they keep attacking my mages! Leave my mages alone. Go after my fighter. There you go. He can take it. Dagnabbit. Alright. Wait until after the fight to heal my black mage. And hurrah. Not getting a lot of health back each time anymore. I'll probably start using potions soon. I'm up to 11 potions, so. And 3,000 gil. You'll be amazed how fast that goes. For Sahagins, this will be an easy fight. Here we are, finally. I do find that I forgot to turn the volume back up. There you go. It didn't really mess much in the way of audio from the game, music or anything. Anyway, I do find that sailing, it feels like there's a lot of enemies sometimes. Alright. Ah, jeez, poor wolves. I'm close to land, I may as well fight them. Or I'm close to town, I may as well fight them. Suckers didn't get a single shot off. Elfheim!
I just don't know what we can do. Please help our prince.
Alright. There's actually 2 magic shops here. This one does... Oh, this is a weapon shop. Duh. Saber, alright. Get a saber for my thief. May as well get a dagger for my Hurrah! And Scimitar. Perfect. So finally, my Black Mage has something that can do a little bit of damage. Here we go. I think this should be level 3 magic. Yep. Fire deals fire damage to all enemies. Paralyzes one enemy. Lightning damage to all enemies. Lowers evasion of all enemies. And you can see that stuff is starting to get expensive. Fire, very useful. And oh, here's something interesting. Here lies Link. Obviously, reference to Link from Legend of Zelda. They're doing a cute little reference there. There is actually something else very interesting with this, though. The original game? What was it? In the original release, this read, "Here lies Erdrick," which is a reference to the protagonist of Dragon Quest. Later releases changed it to Link from Legend of Zelda. In either case, yeah, it's Square taking a very friendly shot at a rival character. It's a gravestone. Well, thank you. Alright, is this level 3 or 4? This is level 3. Kira! Yes! HP to one ally, but it's a lot more magic. Deals damage to all undead enemies. Null Blaze reduces fire damage by half of the entire party. Again, there are going to be places where that's useful. Restores a little HP to the entire party. That seems useful, but it's a small amount. Honestly, you're probably better using just a lot of potions. Because eventually we are going to hit a point where we've got so much money we can just buy as many potions as we need. For right now, sadly, yeah, I'm back to being out of money. This is the cathedral. Yep, this is the cathedral. I am a sage. When the time is right, the future is revealed to me. I shall wait patiently until then. Anything worth getting here? I don't think there is really. Copper armlets are useful. Luckily, we'll be able to get those. Iron shield? Yeah, he's fine. Leather caps? No. Yeah, alright. Yeah, 6 defense, 3 defense. Yeah, so. Yeah, right now there's not a good way to get good defense for the other characters. And yeah, I'm back to being very low on money. Oh, hey there. If the prince does not awaken, there will be no elf king. We will be at the mercy of the dark elf's evil power. On a journey I once took to the west, I wandered into an ancient castle. Not a soul could be found inside. The whole place gave me the creeps, so I got out as fast as I could. I don't know why I have the elf sounding like that. Weapons and armor made of mithril are sturdy and powerful. You should give them a try. You'll be surprised. Won't be able to get those for a while. And yeah, black level 4 spells. For these ones, puts one enemy to sleep. This one is kind of broken. This is a spell you will want to get. Cause enemies turn on each other. Yeah, it's not too bad. Deals ice damage to all enemies. Again, there are enemies where that's useful. Our prince was meant to become the Elf King, but what will happen now? For these spells, Cures Poison, you're better off just getting a bunch of antidotes. Drives all enemies away in terror. Not very useful. I believe that it was possible to use this on the final boss. It had sort of a low chance of working, but it was possible, I think, to use this on the final boss, which would give you, which would win you the fight. Just ice damage by half for the entire party. Again, there will be places where that's useful. Focus, Cure, Silence. Honestly, none of these spells are actually all that useful. Null Frost will have its uses here and there at some point. But the rest, honestly, not worth the cost. So let me get back to the item shop. Here we go. Say antidotes. 50 gil per antidote. 50 gil per Echo Grass. And yeah, 50 gil per eye drop. So for blindness, not really worth the cost either. You only 2,500 gil to get the thing to Cure Silence. Or you can buy a whole bunch of these. You can buy 50 of these things. Right? Like 50 Echo Grasses or a spell. And you're probably not going to end up needing 50 Echo Grasses throughout the game. Yeah, even for Blino is like 1,000, I think, right? As I recall correctly. Yeah. 20 eye drops, pretty cheap. And you don't have to use a spell slot, which can be probably better used by something else. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's just a lot of them. There's a fair number of white magic spells that are somewhat limited. Anyway, before we end this episode, let's check out the castle. I've heard rumors of a witch who could brew any potion you could imagine. Let's see, I think her name was Matoya. Yeah, I met her. She seemed nice. The dwarves live in a cave on the western edge of the Aldean Sea. They're a friendly bunch. The Dark Elf King, Astos, stole into the castle and placed a curse on our prince. Then Astos carted away the castle's treasures. What a jerk. Astos' curse has put our prince into a deep sleep from which he cannot awake. Please, will you not aid our slumbering prince? The prince has slept under Astos' curse for 5 years now. Imagine the bed sores. There must be a concoction that can rouse one who sleeps so. But where? Zzz. I don't want to get to that guy if I can. And this is another of the locked doors. The treasure room has been secured with the mystic key. And that marks a good place to end this episode. I'm probably going to get another... I'm probably going to do some grinding off camera. Just for money. I do want to get a little bit more money so that I can get a few more things. There's a couple of magic spells that I want to get. Wouldn't mind getting Thundara, though I suppose I don't really need it. Haste would be really useful to get. I might grind for some haste. Tiara? Do I really need Tiara? I don't know. Problem with haste is it is expensive. 2,500 gil is a lot of gil to grind for. Especially because there's a couple other things I wouldn't mind getting as well, but we shall see. Like I said, I might do some grinding off screen, might not. Right now I'm level 10, so yeah, I guess when you come back, we'll see what level I'm at. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.